Morning, ELL students. I want to go over your work for today and also what I will be giving you points for tomorrow at the end of the day, so you have everything turned in and completed so you can get the most points that you can. Okay? So in your Google Doc, you're going to want to have that open beside me as I'm talking at you, so you can look at what I'm saying and you can look at your own sheet, and you can pause the video to do the work you need to do as you listen to me. Okay? So if you need to pause right now and open up your Google Doc, do that, and then hit the small square up in the right corner, not the farthest one, that's an X, and that will close your document, but the second one from the right is a square, and if you click on that, then you can have my video playing right beside your document. Okay, so pause this if you need to get that set up. All right, if you are ready, let's talk about your document and what I will give you points for. So starting with Monday, class day 1, this learning goals, all I want you to do is you can put an X in this box or an X in this box. So it lets me know, yes, I understand this, or no, Mrs. Royceland, I don't get it, and I need you to explain more. So are you able to participate in small group discussions? Yes or no? I can find information in a graph. Yes or no? All right, so the first thing you had to do on Monday was think about a time that you helped someone and how you helped them, how it affected you. Okay, so that was your bell ringer. These group discussion notes, I'm not super worried about. If your group had a hard time with that part, number 2, I'm not going to take points off for that. Okay, but I am going to be looking here at number 3 because this tells me if you understand how to read a graph. And I will tell you, they tried to trick you. So the numbers are here, but the questions can be tricky. And I saw some of your answers and you got it wrong. So number 1 was easy, we did that one together, but number 2, what percentage of teens in the survey do not expect to volunteer when they are adults? That's the opposite of what it says here, expect to volunteer as adults. And it says 93% expect to. So you have to do the math. 100 minus 93 is going to be your answer here of those who do not expect. Okay? And then again, you have to do some math here. Based on this survey, do most being more than half, teens find volunteering highly rewarding. So here it said find volunteering highly rewarding is 44%. So think about that. Is that more than half? So check your answers for number 3 on Monday. Okay? Now on Tuesday, and again, pause this wherever you need to so you can do that work and then start the video up again, okay? Tuesday, the goal for you working at home was to be able to identify the features of a nonfiction text and analyze these features to determine main ideas and key details from a text. So check, yes, I got that, or no, I don't totally understand that yet. There was a video for you to watch about analyzing text features, and then there was a little chart to explain it. So you got it 2 ways. And then this was to show me if you get it or if you don't get it. So there's a small little reading here, and you needed to do these 4 things. Add a title, so you have to think of a title. Break this text up into 2 logical paragraphs, so find a good spot to break it. Then give each paragraph a heading. Then find a picture on the internet that would fit the article and paste it under the text. So basically it's going to look like this. Your title will be here, and then it will be heading, and then wherever you break it up, I'm not saying this is right, I'm just saying it might look like this. Then you put another heading here, and then at the end you cut and paste a picture from the internet, from Google. Okay? I delete this because I don't want you to think that's the right answer if it's not the right answer. Okay, so that was Tuesday's work. Yesterday in class day 2, the goal was to be able to define those vocabulary words that we did in the Pear Deck and to use them to express your own ideas. Yes, I got that. Those words were easy, or not yet. I'm going to do some more work with the Quizlet this week to practice those words. Okay? For the bell ringer, it asked you to write How do you find out what's happening in the world? Where do you get your news other than newspapers or magazines? And we didn't have time to do a partner, so you don't need to fill that in because your partner didn't give you an idea. Just what were your 3 ideas? And then this week you need to find out what's happening in the world from TV or radio or your phone, wherever you get your news. And put down, for intermediate 2, it's 3 things. For high intermediate, it's 5 things. So look at what your paper says. Intermediates do 3, high intermediates do 5. And then we did the vocabulary pair deck together, so there was no work to do there. Now today, the new work that you need to do. Here are our goals. I can explain what chronological order is and why an author might use it. So after you've done this, come back up and say, yes, I understand what chronological is and why an author would use it, or no, I don't get it. And then the second thing is to be able to organize a biography in chronological order and use transitions to show the order. So there's a video here for you to watch, and then there's a short explanation. And for me it works, but I heard from someone that the link doesn't work for you. It should take you to something that looks like this. It's just a brief explanation of chronology with a couple of examples there of timelines. I'm going to include screenshots in my email so that if it doesn't open for you like it didn't open for one of my students, that you can still see it in the pictures that I send you, okay? And then here I'm asking you a question. Answer this. What kinds of text are best written in chronological order? Writing in chronological order is best when writing about, and then you can delete my ... here and write your answer. When writing about what? So what did you learn from the video and this chart here? Now, to practice it, here's where you need to do a little bit of reading. So you're going to choose one of these biographies about Mother Teresa, Julia Alvarez, or Muhammad Ali. So just choose one, read it, and as you're reading on a piece of paper, you're going to make a timeline with 5 important things that happened in their life. Okay, so here's the example with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was born, he went to college, he became a minister, he got married, he was in the bus boycott, he helped with the sit-in demonstrations and the freedom rides, he won the Nobel Peace Prize, and he was killed. So they have more than 5 events here, right? You just need to pick out 5 things from the person that you chose to read about. Then after you've got that on your paper, those are your notes to help you write this paragraph, okay? Because you are going to write a paragraph summarizing what was important about that person's life, okay? It should be in chronological order. That's why I had you do the timeline, because then you've got it already in chronological order. What happened first, second, third, fourth, last. Some key words here that will help you write a good paragraph. If it's about early in their life, you could say they were born on, or began their life here, or they started out there. Then, later, after that, next, those are good transition words in your paragraph. And then for the last thing, you could say finally, or you could say at the end of her life to end your paragraph, okay? So I have an example paragraph there, and you can see that it starts when he was born, then what he did next, after that, later. I'm going in a time order, chronological order, okay? So you do the same thing for the person that you read about and you wrote down those 5 things. Write them now in a paragraph using some of these words to make it a good transition from one thing to the next, okay? And then tomorrow we're going to do a little group work, and if you have all of this done, then your Google Doc is ready to be turned into me for points, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. I can open up the Zoom room this morning during the asynchronous time if you want to talk through anything, okay? All right, have a great day. Bye.